Going on, everyone? Rabid here with the RabidMining YouTube channel, and one of these two A2000s is shunt modded. Now, it's no big secret what the shunt mod does. It can produce hash rates on Ethereum of anywhere between 48 to 50 mega hash, depending how you run them. As most of us are aware, Red Panda Mining was the original who brought us this shunt mod, courtesy of JKG Ventures. Now, JKG Ventures did reach out to me as well. Now, we are going to go through some hash rates, some power consumptions on Ethereum here, but this is mostly an educational video to help you guys understand how this shunt mod really works. If you are looking to order this mod for yourself from JKG Ventures, you can find the link in the description below to their website here. But here you can see they are selling the mod itself. Now, no, this is not A2000s already modded for $60 to $110. This is the little chip that you do have to implement and solder in yourself. As it did seem, over half the people did think that they were picking up the GPUs for this nice low price. Now, if you are looking to have this done and obviously you don't feel comfortable pulling your GPU apart or doing any type of soldering, they do offer this as a service. Then you can send your GPUs to them, get it done, and then obviously they will send it right back to you. So based on a little bit of back and forth with the JGK CEO, it does look like there are a few videos that were being released showing the full shunt mod, which is actually really dangerous. Replacing both resistors moves the power limit entirely, meaning it can pull as much as it wants to. In our testing, we've seen north of 120 watts with both resistors modified, which is why we only do the resistor under the cooler. The way we do the mod is safe for all the components, both on the GPU and in the supporting hardware. So how does this actually work? So the best way they pretty much explained it to me was that to access the actual BIOS code from NVIDIA, the way they modified the cards effectively halves the memory power readings that the BIOS can see. Memory voltage is fixed on NVIDIA GDDR6X cards, so this means we can now push the memory frequency up to normal GDDR6 levels. And since the BIOS thinks it's still under the 70 watt limit, we see a performance increase. Normal behavior under the 70 watt power limit is for the card to balance power usage between core and memory, with a floor for each to avoid the card taking performance completely. The way we mod the card allows the BIOS to think it's working under this limit, but since reporting is measured through the resistor at the front of the PCI Express slot, power usage is still reported correctly. The reason we don't see a performance increase with some algorithms is that the algos that are core and memory intensive, the increased core usage still bumps into the raised power ceiling, but overall consumption is in the 90 watt range. With the way others have been saying to do the mod by modifying both resistors, the power limit for the whole card is doubled to 140 watts. Remember, this thing is running on a single PCI Express. There's no 6 or 8 pin PCI Express power cables coming into this thing. This is extremely problematic, not only for the PCI Express slot, but for the power delivery components on the board itself. With algorithms such as Ravencoin, it is easy for power consumption to reach 120 watts. While performance is extremely high at this power level and efficiency is still amazing, the power level will blow something in short order, and that's why we have a few on our test benches with various solutions to this being tested currently. All that being said, even though the doubled power limit voltage delivery behavior doesn't change, this means there is no increased silicon degradation due to overvolting like the internet has been screaming about. So now that we have a basic understanding on how this whole shunt mod does work, let's take a look at some Ethereum overclocks and the hash rates I'm currently getting. So hash rates, thank you to JKG Ventures. On their website, they do have this posted. Hash rates are verified in hiveos. Other OS cannot be guaranteed. Recommended settings after the mod are 1155 on the core, 5200 memory in hiveos. Now, if you are in Windows, you will have to divide that by 2. So my settings here I am using is 1155, so 1155 on the core and 5500 on the memory. I am at 49.03 mega hash. We're sitting at about 88 degrees, where other A2000s at 92 degrees. Now this has had the memory pads redone before it was shipped out to me. So that is why we're seeing a slight reduction for a lot more memory and more mega hash compared to the other original A2000. I am sitting about 414 watts at the wall, and before I did put this GPU into this test bench here with the other A2000s and those two 3060s, I was sitting at about 317. So I am around 96 watts coming out of this A2000 right now, and that works out to a hash to mega hash ratio of 0.502 or so. So I did move on over to Ethereum Classic, which is pretty much the same algorithm. It does have minor changes since the Thanos hard fork, and now it's known as ETC hash, but we are getting the same hash rates with the same settings. But I am at 413 watts at the wall where I was 416. So we did lose 3 watts moving over here. Now I imagine it's going to stable out over time here because we did just swap. We only have 10 shares accepted, but our hash rates we can see are the same as Ethereum. All right, guys, so that does sum this video up. Pretty much a basic what is the shunt mod. So hopefully you know how this works and understand it. Now, do you plan on shunt modding your personal A2000s? That's totally up to you. Remember, this will void any type of warranty that you do have. At the same time, you do gain memory-based algorithm increases. Now, I'm going to be testing this out on future coins here like Ergo and other coins as well in the future, and we'll see how it does. But for Ethereum, at least, you're definitely getting a performance boost, and that goes for Ethereum Classic as well. Now, at the same time, I do have to point out, do you actually go out and spend any more money on your GPUs with the end of Ethereum slowly lingering, potentially July or August, September-ish? We don't know yet for sure, but Ethereum mining will be gone. And once it is gone, you know, GPUs, they're not going to be looking too hot anymore. We need a lot of miners to either straight out quit mining, or we need massive price boosts to maintain, because none of these coins can handle the hash rate that's coming in. So, you know, the time frame of GPU mining right now is looking very, very grim. So I don't really know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. Nobody knows what's going to happen once Ethereum is gone, but we do know times are changing, and the way we mine crypto, it is changing as well. GPUs, you know, they used to be sought after because you can simply switch coins, but the other coins that you can switch to, they just can't handle any hash rate that we have to come into it. So I don't know, guys. We may have to move to ASICs. We may have to move to CPUs. We may have to move to hard drives. I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts. What are your plans after Ethereum? Now, I know majority of the people are like, I'm buying GPUs. It's never going to die, and we're just going to switch coins. You know, that's very simple to say, but really, take a look at the numbers, guys. Things are going to be changing. Anyway, thanks for checking out this video, guys. Be sure to check out JK&G Ventures if you are looking to purchase the mod or get them to do it for yourselves. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabid out. Thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't seen one of these, be sure to check them out. And if you already seen them, maybe you missed something, might have to watch it one more time. And if you just let it play in the background, that's all right as well. I do try to live stream every weekend as well as every couple days during the week, so be sure to be subscribed so you don't miss that. As always, have a great day.